Hello everybody, welcome back to Reign of Kings. We are continuing to build on our giant epic castle. I was up till like 6:30 last night, 12 in the AM to about 6:30 in the AM, gathering resources, and I had taken a 5-hour energy and I didn't realize what time I took it at, and then I was up all night, so that didn't help. But I used that time to gather resources, and I mean, it's pretty incredible how many resources it actually takes to get somewhere in this game. You can build a small outpost or a small castle with minimal resources, but if you want to build something that's going to be gargantuan and like huge and awesome, man, it takes forever. Unless you, I mean, I guess I am the only one working on this base, so that will put some time infringement onto the equation. But you know, if I had helpers, in which I do, I think one of my buddies is going to hop on later on. He's going to be my squire. But he's going to help me get some materials so we can continue building that thing and get it like super awesome pronto. That's the goal at least. But yeah, so I've just been freaking running around gathering resources, running around naked. Look at the buttocks. Look at them. They are wonderful. Look how I swing this axe. The animations are still pretty funky. They're funny. My god looks so silly. Nah, get that. Yeah, you can see my inventory is just about full of wood. And yeah, I've got 2 more stacks I want to try and get before I head back. Now, I did raid the little stone outhouse thingy that Bobo Gregus had built. And I think he logged on this morning and saw that I had busted the door down. And there was like a chest full of stacks of 1,000 stone. And I should have grabbed them all last night, but I did not. I failed to do so. And so now they are gone. It was about 15,000 stone that I could have easily just stolen and not worked for myself. I don't know. I would have just got, you know, the handout. Government handout, that's what we'll call it. Government handout of stone. That would have been nice. I wouldn't have had to do crap. But I'm the king! Give me everything I need and I want. Look how tan I am. I've been working outside in the sun, getting some tan on. Oh, tree. Squish me. I'm using the steel woodcutter's axe. I wish I would have gone with the hatchet. It seems like the hatchet's faster. It does 4 less, but it swings so much quicker. And so I think over time, if you're doing a lot of gathering, I think the hatchet will do more. It just seems that way. Maybe not. Maybe that's not the case. But to me, that makes sense. That it's a little less, but it's going to be much quicker. So you're putting out that. It's kind of like DPS, you know, dual wielding some daggers over using a big old 2-hander. Yeah, I hit harder and do some. What the frick is happening? My tree went through the little stream here and glitched out. Let's smack it from here, and then it'll just break on the end. So we chop it up. I do like that they have the falling tree animation, and then you have to chop it up into log chunks. But yes, it still does glitch out. I saw Numbnuts, he was on a tree yesterday, and he chopped it down and jumped on top, and it flung him about 40 feet in the air. Then he landed, and then I killed him. But yeah, that was it's kind of funny how it still glitches out like that. Well, it is alpha. 'Tis to happen. One of these trees will eventually turn into a bear and maul my face off. Like, what happened, tree? Why'd you do such a thing? Alright, gonna collect the rest of the stone on our way back to the base. We're just gonna take what we've got and go. I'm good on water. I'm good on meat. Need more of everything else. Let's see. Break up these stones. There's 1, 2, 3 different stone node areas here where all these campfire pits are that Bobo Gregus had set out, and so it's nice that he put all that stuff out there. But eventually we're gonna raid his castle. So once Mr. Peter gets on here with me, then we will build a siege workshop, and we'll work towards building a trebuchet so we can start attacking his walls. I want to see what type of damage I can do. See what type of destruction we can we can dish out. I don't know. I don't know the phrase I'm looking for. I'm just talking. When you talk, you just kind of talk. Get all this stone. How are we doing? We are probably pretty full on our bags. Oh, got 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks available to us still. So we can pretty much get all these nodes and we'll be good to go. 1, 2 out of the 3 here. There's 2 more there. There's another node of 3, and then there's 1 more on the very far end. So we've got 2, 5, 6 more, 7 more nodes to go. I want to make sure I get it all because I am using a ton of materials. You can see my castle way off in the distance over there. You can see my tower on the left side is basically done as far as the base is concerned. I can't really do a whole lot else with it. I wish I would have like rounded the corner or something, make it a little more textured instead of a giant big old stone flat wall, but it's gonna have to do for now until I can get some other materials. I do want to do like the slab on the outside of it, so maybe then I will do some texturing and different designs, make it kind of look a little better. And then I did build a wall that was starting to head out, and we'll get a closer look at that. And I was starting to get area built so I can put down like a blacksmith corner. I want to do like a blacksmith and forge and everything over in that corner, so it's kind of designated area. I started setting up an archery room, in which it's kind of like just underneath the main tower there. And then I want to set up a prison on this other side. I want to set like a jail cell, and then like have a little quick escape down to like a torture area, or where we have like a bunch of gallows in which we kill our enemies, so no one messes with us. Should be sweet. Be really cool. Yeah, there's just all sorts of crap you can do in this game. All right, we got 4 more. 4 more to go. 4 more to go. I'm doing okay on meat. I need more water, though. I need to drink some of this stuff. Yeah, there's that little, so right next to Numbnut's little outpost that he built, there's that little hut. And I had busted the door down, and there was like a workbench and some other stuff in there. And then Bobo Gregus, I believe, logged on this morning and took it all to prevent it from being stolen, because he knew really well that I would steal it. And that's why he actually finished building his walls. He sent me a tell and told me that, yep, that's why he built those walls, to make sure that I stay out of his base. Stop stealing all his stuff for his hard work. It does take quite a while to gather all this stuff, so what I did steal saved me quite a bit of time, but took some from him, so too bad, so sad. That's how the game of Reign of Kings is played. Just steal and take, and steal and take, and gather, steal and take, kill, behead. Now, I wish you could grow crops. I don't know if that's something they're aiming towards, or if that's something they've introduced and I just don't know about it. You can get the windmill, where you can make bread, but you have to go out and gather hay for wheat. You break that down, and then hay and water. So let me put that in the windmill. But we'll build up a field or something for it. We'll put some windmills out there. We have plenty of room up there by our throne, and so we'll use some of that flat land up there in order to make a really nice field and some other stuff. I'm just trying to make it as organized and as like village-like as I possibly can. And then if I can get a couple more people to join my guild and assist me with at least gathering materials, and all I have to do is just build, and I can spend my time building, making some awesome stuff. It'd be great. 2 more nodes to go, and we're gonna be able to head back up. My gosh, you can see this. I mean, this is like one trip out of hundreds. One trip out of hundreds of trips, and you know, that's as far as I've gotten on my big castle up there. Like, that's not very far. I have a lot more I want to do to it, a lot more to go. And you can imagine playing on a live server where you're getting attacked and ganked and captured, and there's so much time wasted on, you know, just trying to recover everything, get back to where you were, start from ground zero all over again all the time. And so that's why it's kind of nice being on a private server, and you don't have to deal with that crap. But then again, it is nice to play with people like Numbnuts getting on there. That was quite a battle. We'll have more tussles, I'm sure. Look for more random people to sign on. I know there's a couple others that do play semi-frequently on here, and so I don't think they've been on since the server wipe. That was only like last week, as they've done a server wipe. Hello, Ducky! Ah, die, duck! Die! Oh, poor duck. I'm not gonna collect that. I'm gonna let you die out there. You're gonna be a warning to all my enemies. Don't come near this king, he hates ducks. We can check our tree and see if there's anything in there, but I think we're doing pretty good. We almost have full stacks all the way around. So we'll go ahead and run up there and look at seeing what we want to expand on next. Woo! Dive in the water. Float like a butter. That's what I do. I float like a butterbee and sting like a fly. Or something. Something of that nature. Get up here, collect stone on the way. More stone the better. It was 8 stone. Oh, baby. 11 stone. A lot of them are only worth 1, and so you can imagine collecting 1,000 random rocks laying around. That would take forever. 1 stone. Oh, that one was 2. That was a 2 stoner. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. There was a 1er. Oh, hey. Get out of there. Close this last gate in case anyone does log on while I'm busy doing this stuff. So I did a little reorganizing. I actually got this, this is our main gate. You can look down. I put some torches up so, you know, I have some lighting at night. But there's our main gate. We can close our main courtyard. This is our secondary courtyard, so if they do get by there, then we have to fire upon them here in a smaller area. It kind of funnels them. Over here, we've kind of finished most of our decking for our main tower, and then I'm thinking about maybe building like stilts and building another tower that goes up. I'm not sure about that yet, but this is going to be kind of my my felcher, well, not my felcher, my workshop area. Maybe I'll just leave this for like a little hut, but eventually I will build like some sort of cabin thing here. Or I'm going to clear all this stuff off and use this as like a trebuchet landing. That's what I kind of want to do as a secondary tower up here, is build one up and then put a trebuchet on top of that and do the same thing over on the other side, so we have dual trebuchets being able to fire out. Maybe make some ballistae like outpost things up here, or one right there in the middle, right in front of that gate. But anyways, that's what I did there. Before I get too carried away, I want to get some of this stuff going. I'm gonna go up to my workbench, my little bed, my crappy bed. Let's go ahead and make as many of these guys right now as we can. Holy, 202. Let's do it. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. And then I want to make as many of these stone blocks as I can, because I'm 300. What are you talking about? Get all the way. Beginning. Here. Nah. Okay. Can I hold it down? Can I just do 1,000? It'll give me as many. Okay, I guess if I just type in like an insane number, then it'll use as many as it can. Okay, we got some more fuel for our torches, so I'm gonna actually load up this one here now with the rest of the wood that I have. I don't really care. I'll just continuously load these up so they're providing some light. I need light. Okay, so let's go ahead and look. I moved my chests and everything over here. We go down. You can come down into my, this is going to be my archery room, so I have like a felcher table there, and I'm going to put some other stuff and some targets down there so you can practice shooting. And maybe some I don't know, some stuff. Turn these stairs into stone eventually, just kind of give it a different color. Everything is just wood. Then we head outside. I have a doorway here, and I'm going to put a metal iron bar door right there. And this comes out here, and then I'll put some more stairs that go up to this platform. What this platform is intended to be is this is going to be my blacksmith corner, and so this is where I'll have like my a forge and a blacksmith thing. I'm going to put a little canopy over top of it so it looks like a little workstation. I think that's going to look pretty nice and cool. I don't know about you, but I think I'm doing pretty good. Let's go ahead and grab that. And I try and make it as high as I can so it goes over the plants, because these plants will grow back underneath your creation. So if you harvest them and then you don't do anything with them, you'll start seeing them poking out over. So this room is actually cut in half because there's a bunch of plants and stuff down here that just kind of get in the way. And then, like I was saying on this other side, do I have torches? I don't have torches on me. I was saying on this other side, this is where, see, like this plants coming through the floor. I hate that, driving me bananas, but it is what it is. I'll finish building out this area. And then on this other side, I want to make a jail cell. So I'm going to probably put a floor right here and cut it there. And then we'll have some jail cells in the back over here in which we can trap our victims and they'll be stuck. Put some cages in there. I think that'll be pretty cool. We can deposit some of our characters in there, and then we have this wall. We do need to finish putting our stone all along this front area here. So I'm gonna go grab as much as done right now, and we can continue working on that, and then go finish our blacksmith corner and start panning out what we want to do there. But I think we're off to a good start. We got quite a bit of stuff here. This is gonna be a big castle. Having some extra help will speed things along. Won't have to work as hard at getting all this stuff done on my own, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll be usurped, get turned on, attacked. You don't know. You never know with these guys. Let's see. Some stairs here. Go down. I guess I ran over to my blacksmith corner first. Oh well. I figured out that if you hold down and drag over, that gives you this. I never knew it did this before, but this is so wonderful because you can just strafe and move back and forth, look around if you even want, and it will build where you're looking. That's kind of nice. That's really fast. And so I just filled that ground in real quickly there, and boom, that's done. That's so sweet. Okay, then down here we actually want to start putting these little stone edges here, because that's just kind of the look I was going for. Classic style. You know, you got these like tower bricks you can hide behind. Let's see, what is going on? I don't want that. Maybe we'll do double there, and then we'll just go all the way down. Oh, look, we're missing some stone here. Can finish filling that in. And if I do that, then it's going to look poopy, so let's do like every other one. So it won't look the way I want it to look. Yeah, every other one, that worked out just fine there. Cool. And this is actually the edge of the map that I have. So unfortunately, this is like, this is as far as my crest will go. So I'm hoping that when someone else puts a crest up, we'll cover like another big chunk of this, so no one can build blocks on the outside of the cliffs there and work their way up, but that is a potential. And then for my canopy, I was going to go one in and build up and up. Looks good. How many did I go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll go to this corner over here and we'll do one in. And same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And over here, do the same exact thing. One there, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna make some like log trusses, and we're gonna make those as the kind of like, I don't know, the things that go across the support beams. There we go. Like okay, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and that looks pretty groovy to me. Let's see, trusts. I kind of wanted to do it in logs, but let's see. You can just build this straight across. Yeah, this is such a nice tool for doing this kind of stuff. Nope, not that. Didn't want that. Put that there, and then you have to be like on the, and you can start building it across. Nope, nope, nope. We'll go ahead and remove that here in a second. Get rid of that one, get rid of that one, okay. Then we'll go all the way down here. Now this is where it's gonna get tricky, because we gotta figure out how to maybe potentially, might need another pillar like right here where I'm standing, so that's gonna be, or maybe, I don't know. Let's carry this out as far as we can. So 6.
You are no match for me.
Uh-oh, I'm yelling at my building, I guess. Cool. So that goes right above there. That's perfect, actually. So you can go that up, straight up over this pillar here. Perfect. Go back to that, and then carry. Oh no! So maybe I'll take these guys away and we'll move it over one. Let's do the same thing with this first, and we'll figure out where this is gonna line up. So you go this way, and this way. What am I doing here? Oh, actually, if I just bring it all the way out here and line it up over that guy. Nope, doesn't line up. Crap. Ah, poopy. Poop. Bay. Okay. Well, this one will go straight up if I use on this guy. So we can do that. Get rid of these guys here. Get rid of this one here. And we can move this extend this out one more. Oh no, I need more water. More water is needed. Okay, 6. Put one there. 5. Put down there. Nope, not that. There we go. Down, 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 down. And now we can continue on from this side and over. Erase that one because we want that to be this style. And then these guys can meet up out here. So let's see what we're doing. Bloop. 2, 3. 1, 2. There we go. Got that. That's fine. That's fine if it overhangs like that. I'm okay with that. So yeah, here's gonna be our blacksmith corner, and we'll go ahead and let's see. Is there a middle? That looks like a middle block there. Nope, not up. I want to go this way. There we go. Turn and then strafe sideways so we don't building all random. And bada bang, bada boom. This is going to be my blacksmith corner. I'm going to have like a nice little setup on top of it. So go ahead and get these guys all blocked in. Finish our look. Hey, man. Let's go down from there. Okay. Let's go right from there. Okay, that looks good to me. Finish going left here. And you can see most, like, I've used about all the materials that I gathered already. I mean, that's how quickly you burn through this stuff. Go ahead and make this ready for some stairs here. So I just kind of guide the stairs down, and then I'll actually use stairs in between these guys. So I can use these kind of pedestals as for torches and crap like that. One down and one in front. There we go. And now we can do torches and junk. So this one will be there. This one will be 2 out. And this one will be right there. And voila. Looks so wonderful. Okay. Actually, I can carry this lip out one more over, which would be kind of... And I can put another barrier around this thing. Make it even with everything else. Hey! Knock that off. Okay, there we go. Looks good. Looks groovy. Looks groovy to me. Cool. You can fire off of this. Still protected. Yeah. Okay, we need some water because we are dying of thirst. And then we're going to look at getting the rest of the blocks that are being made, that were made, and start building towards our other side. So that's going to be cool, man. I like that. Let's grab these, actually. Hey. It has stuff in it. What do you got in there? Oh, charcoal. It's done burning the wood in which it had. Okay, grab that out and then collect it. Do you have anything in you? Nope. Collect that. Do you have anything in here? Nope. Collect that. Okay, so we can go ahead and put our forges where we want them. And again, this is like on the ramparts. Got little stairs that come down to the ramparts. And you can run over here real quick. And let's see. What do we want our forges? We'll put one on each, I guess, on each side here. So we can do like one here in the corner. That looks good. And we'll do a, what is this? Bellows. Do a blacksmith anvil and bellows. We'll do a couple chests in the middle there. Probably do a workbench there just to make it look more full and solidified. And then we'll get this guy here so I can take one of those workbenches that I was actually working on up there. Put that other forge in that corner. There we go. Okay. Run up there, grab our, let's see, man, all those materials. And I'm down to like 40 wood. Let's see, how many more do we have in here that need made? Oh, okay, 62 made. So I have 173 bricks and we have 56 wood. And I can go ahead and take one of these workbenches. So that's what I wanted. The other one I will leave with the, we'll do a chest here in this corner right here. So that'd be kind of nice to have another chest. right there. Okay, we can do 5. And beautiful. Okay, so we got like a little workbench area. Maybe do something right here. A couple chests or like a armor rack. I don't know. I don't know if you can make armor rack. That'd be cool. If you can. A bourgeois. But yeah. So that's what we got. I mean, I think we're off to a pretty good start on our castle here. I really want to fill that in. It's kind of bugging me now. Thought having the lip there would look good, but nope. It's just annoying. Fill that in. Fill that in. Fill that in. Okay, and we got one more down there we can fill in, and beautiful. Okay, now we're looking good in my opinion. I got another stone. See, look at this bush is growing out of that stone. That's really annoying to me. Go up here and look at maybe redoing. Let me grab these stairs. Actually, use these guys. Hey. Look at actually using those guys. So I was able to just run up them, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine like that. But that's going to be all the time we have for this episode, so thank you guys for watching. If you like it, go ahead and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. We're going to continue building on our giant castle here and hopefully make a nice field, nice other keep. We'll work on our jail cell and everything next, and then finish making our canopy for our blacksmithing area. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Whoa.